No problem. Okay. Thanks, Jim. Right, last time I did a 10 minutes. We all had a bit of a laugh and we shot some bullets at a target, and I asked you questions. This week it's going to be this time it's going to be a bit more serious, but it's not all work. I've put one of these in front of all of you. Okay. On you. Except for Gary, who's flying across the room already. But there's basically there's some instructions there for how to put a paper aeroplane. I'd like you to put your name in on the opposite wing to where the target is. We're going to have a little throwing competition at the end for a bottle of wine. See if you can win. Okay.
I'll get my plate back.
You can get your plate. Okay, right. So since I've been at BNI, we've had some really good referrals, and we've got several packages that we offer, and I'm going to use some of the referrals that we've had as examples and show you the sort of thing we've been up to. So the first two are based on our performance package, and you'll recognise these guys. One's Lottie's Flowers, I'll pass that round that way, and one's Jarman Solicitors, I'll pass that one round that way. The performance package that we offer has got a setup fee and a monthly charge. There's no CMS. CMS is a content management system, but Charlie and Barry can update their website just simply by sending an email to support or using their maintenance system. So the advantage of that is they get advice as the progress goes on. They get to communicate with us as they're updating it throughout the period of their contract. They get it's much easier than using most content management systems. They can update as often as they like, but most importantly, it comes with free SEO, and SEO is search engine optimization. It's basically the thing that gets you to the top of search results in things like Google, which is what gets you traffic to your website, the sort of traffic that you're going to get business from. So it's the difference between just having a website and having a business online. So that's really important. It's important to everything that we do. In fact, we put this infographic together for today. There's a lot of details here, obviously, that you can't read because it's quite detailed, but these are all our services. These are our packages, and Optimize is there, and that's where they all intersect. So it's a big part of everything that we do. Okay, so number two, this one you won't recognise. It's a website called Sell My Car Quick, but it was a referral from JM Recruitment, so I thought I'd use that as an example. This is our absolute package, and it's different. It's very different to the first one in the sense that it has a content management system. It's tailored specifically to the client. But the reason why we'd want to do that is because this client has specific needs that require it. So, for example, there's 1,700 odd pages on that website. There's the custom content management system's been tailored for them for their search engine optimization, so they can add new cars and vehicles as they come on the market, and they can add locations as they come on the market, and the dynamic SEO will be very search engine friendly, so they can start drawing in traffic from there. And the next package I want to show you is our index package, and this one as well you'll recognise is the Nets website. We've been working on this for a very long time. It's a very large website, and it's the whole net index online. Index is something we specialise in. We don't know anyone else in the southeast of England that does it in the way that we do it. It's very specific. Our standards are very high and our costs are very low because of the way that we build it, which I won't go into detail with because it will bore you senseless. But the system generates performance from the database. That's the key to it. And that's important because indexes sell advertising. So if you don't get great performance, then you're not going to get great return on the advertising that you're trying to sell on your website. It's vital. So I can give you an example of cost. We've worked with a client that used to work for a company called The Knowledge, and that's an index up in London, which is a movie industry index. Their SEO system is nowhere near as strong as ours. It's not really in the same league. The back-end system isn't completely custom, so it's much harder to update. The dynamic search that helps people, so users on these large indexes have to find what they're looking for very quickly and easily. So the dynamic search is important, and ours is much more flexible than theirs as well. Their one cost £100,000. So thankfully for Hamish, ours cost nothing like that cost. But it's an example because we offer a better product for a lot less money. So if you find us, this is like our golden nugget referral. If you find us an index and you get them in contact with us, they'll be very grateful you did if they're going out and getting quotes, because the money that we can save them is massive, and the performance that we can increase for them is massive as well. And we've got references and examples that we can hand on to those people to show them that's about. to prove that that's how we do it. As I say, the index industry is very important to us. We want to start getting recognition for the work that we do within it. We want to start winning awards. I want to see Hamish the Net's website out there winning awards. Mr. Morgan, I think that's something I'm going to talk to you about helping me with. We want to start writing and applying to those, so maybe you can help me out with that with your marketing background. What I really want to get across today is, yes, we are a design agency, but we're also a custom development agency. So we know what we're talking about. I mean, I should say collectively we know what we're talking about. I might not have all of the answers all of the time, as Charlie pointed out with blogging. I realised what you meant after you said it, by the way. But yeah, as a group, I'm part of the team, and as a group we've got a lot of information and a lot of skills that we can bring to the table. As I said before, what's central to all of this is the optimisation. We call it Optimise. It's the last package out of what we do, and it refers to things like traditional link building and on-site optimisation, but also social media and also blogging, and how you can use many ways you can use blogging to generate income. Okay, how are we doing with our paper aeroplanes? We all good? Yeah. Right, okay, if you'll put your name on the other wing. Yeah. Right, so if you've got a paper aeroplane, you need to go as far to the end of the room as you can and throw it down this way. The one that gets it the closest wins the bottle of wine. Let's go. Oh, it's a tremendous start from Mark Briggs, but he's just been beaten. That's not from the end of the top table, is it? Well, I think we Four of us. Nice everybody. Sorry? Yeah, it's Anyone got any questions?
I've got to take my go.
Huh?
I'll take my go.
Haven't you? That's, yeah. No, I like it.
Is it a plane?
Barry had already tried that trick with them. Yes?
Rob, I have a question. Sorry, this probably has something to do with me not paying attention, but you talked about looking for companies who were indexes. Can you just clarify for me what sort of company that looks like?
Yeah, I mean, indexes are basically websites that contain lots of different people from specific groups, whether it's businesses or like the Yellow Pages, for example, is an index, is a good example of a very large index. But yeah, it can be anything like that. So, for example, Hamish's magazine is an index, we do a music industry index or an events industry index as well, and it's people that work within that community, and it's a way that they can sell advertising to specific areas online.